Do you ever watch a horror movie that sticks with you long after the credits roll? The kind that makes you check behind the shower curtain and jump at every creak in the house? Well, if you're a fan of that delicious, spine-tingling fear, you've come to the right place. Today we're diving deep into the abyss to bring you 5 bone-chilling horror films that are guaranteed to haunt your dreams. Grab your security blanket, because it's about to get seriously spooky. First up, a modern masterpiece that redefined the genre, Hereditary. This isn't just a movie filled with jump scares. It's a slow, agonizing descent into a family's nightmare. The film masterfully builds a sense of dread that seeps into your very bones. Toni Collette's performance is nothing short of legendary, capturing a mother's grief and terror in a way that feels terrifyingly real. Hereditary is a masterclass in psychological horror, exploring themes of family trauma and inescapable fate. It's the kind of film that doesn't just scare you in the moment, it plants a seed of unease that grows long after you've turned off the screen. You'll find yourself thinking about certain scenes for days, maybe even weeks. Next on our list is a film that proves you do not need a massive budget to create pure terror, The Blair Witch Project. This movie single-handedly popularized the found footage genre and had audiences questioning if what they were seeing was real. It preys on our most primal fear, the fear of the unknown. We never actually see the witch, and that's precisely what makes it so terrifying. The shaky camera, the panicked breathing, the sounds of twigs snapping in the dark, it all works together to create an immersive and claustrophobic experience. You feel like you're lost in those woods right alongside the characters, and their escalating fear becomes your own. It's a testament to the power of suggestion and what our imaginations can conjure up in the dark. Now let's travel across the globe for a J-horror classic that will make you terrified of your own television. Ringu, or The Ring. This is the film that introduced the world to Sadako and the dreaded cursed videotape. The premise is simple yet brilliant. Watch the tape, and you have 7 days to live. The film is drenched in a cold, melancholic atmosphere and relies on unsettling imagery and a creeping sense of inevitability rather than cheap thrills. The final reveal is one of the most iconic and terrifying moments in horror history. Ringu doesn't just scare you, it creates a mythology and a set of rules that feel chillingly plausible, making you think twice before watching any unmarked tapes. From supernatural curses to something far more visceral, our 4th film is The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This 1974 grindhouse classic is raw, gritty, and relentlessly brutal. It feels less like a movie and more like a documentary of a waking nightmare. The story of a group of friends who stumble upon a family of cannibals is terrifyingly simple, but the execution is what makes it a masterpiece. The grimy visuals, the constant sound of a revving chainsaw, and the sheer chaos of the final act create an overwhelming sense of panic and helplessness. Leatherface isn't a supernatural monster. He's a terrifyingly human one, and that makes the horror feel disturbingly close to home. It's a full-on assault on the senses that leaves you feeling exhausted and deeply unsettled. Finally, we have a film that plays with the very concept of a horror movie, Sinister. Ethan Hawke stars as a true crime writer who discovers a box of old home movies in his new house. What he finds on those tapes is some of the most disturbing and creative horror imagery put to film. Each Super 8 reel reveals a different gruesome family murder, and as he digs deeper he realizes he's put his own family in the path of a terrifying supernatural entity. The film's use of sound design is brilliant, creating an atmosphere of constant tension. It's the jump scares that get you in the moment, but it's the haunting images on those tapes that will be seared into your brain, ready to pop up when you're trying to fall asleep. And there you have it. 5 films that are more than just movies. They're experiences that will crawl under your skin and stay there. What are some horror films that have haunted your dreams? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this descent into darkness, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more spooky content. Thanks for watching, and try to sleep well tonight.